Anyway, looks
I could
like
get individuals on
31
BLUFOR
versus
to fill out
36.
Delta teams. That would be
2
swell.
M2 MRAPs, 2 UAZ dishes.
Alrighty.
Interesting. Yeah, slight BLUFOR
All right.
advantage because they got armor on those
60 seconds
MRAPs.
on the clock. Carpenter, get your platoon together.
Let's see how BLUFOR organizes.
Platoon.
So they've got a squad led by Logan.
I think we're okay.
Multiple squads here, and they've got 2 MG teams
All right.
and the MAT team.
60 seconds on
It's
the
not
clock.
bad.
Phil, get your platoon together.
And then BLUFOR
It's
going
perfect.
heavy in the infantry.
Alrighty, good deal. Let's go to map screen.
And 2 MGs again. So this is pretty much a mirror match, but 37 on BLUFOR, 31 on...
I'd like to thank all the communities that have come out tonight
Independent.
to participate. I enjoy hearing your wonderful voices, and I enjoy you all shooting at me and me getting the opportunity to shoot at you. I also like performing medical attention to people when need be. It's always fun. So thanks for gracing me with your all's presence. That was a
Also,
very
that's
fun
Anderson.
first round. It's always nice to see the firefights
He
when
is
we
one of
get
the
up to 70
hosts
people
of
because a lot of ammunition is expended.
Friday Night
And you
Fights.
really have to start throwing around magazines to keep the firefight going, and that just adds a whole new fun flavorful aspect of the game. So thank you for giving me my immersion and my fix. If you are not
like a
accustomed to the
druggie.
rules, if you are an individual player who has yet to go over that or had anybody go over that, please make your way over to our Discord and check out the rules. It's a pretty small, comprehensive list of what not to do. The staff doesn't like to be mean. We're a pretty chill group of people until you start doing things that aren't in the spirit of the event, and then we kind of get a little mean sometimes. So just don't make us feel that way. Best rule of thumb is if you don't want it done to you, don't do it. If you feel like it's an exploit, don't do it. If you're going to complain about it, then don't do it. And without further ado, what is our brief for round 2?
Attack defend, blue attack, green defense. It is a rush style game mode. The attackers need to hack both terminals. It's got to be done in order. So terminal 1, wait for that to finish, and then terminal 2.
Alrighty, any questions from our platoon leaders?
Nope.
Alrighty, good luck, have fun. Round 2 of FNF starts right now.
By the way, if you want their Discord, just DM me on Discord and I can give it to you. So we're going to go back down to the Casting Couch channel. Hey, Barb.
Bye, Liru.
All right, I got to go to
Yes?
voice activation. Yep,
Liru?
I'm sorry. No, I was setting up my voice activation. So we do have a little bit of an intermission
Oh,
as
here
the
we
force
go.
is set up. What have you prepped for
Oh.
your intermission?
Well, I don't want to say too much until it happens because it's gonna be something special. Like I said
Okay.
in our little whisper.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if you. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you have it set up. You probably don't, but if you have video capture for Discord ready to go, that probably. would help
I
a
do
lot.
not, unfortunately. I was too busy bringing up a mini fridge and some ingredients, and I'm going to make instant pudding. So I'm already going to start whisking my ingredients here. I got the mix and everything else right here ready to go. Just going to
See, this time
take
he was
me
ready to make pudding. He's
hot
been storing up
second.
for weeks. Yeah, he's been keeping it all built up for a week since last Friday. Really getting all those ingredients ready to make some more pudding.
I
can
like
smell it from
pudding!
Here, actually. Oh, I know you like pudding, my guy.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Is it vanilla pudding?
Yes, it is vanilla pudding.
Nice sticky white pudding. That's
So
what I
I'm
like.
slowly just adding a little bit of milk to the dry mix so we can avoid making clumps, and then I'm going to mix the rest of it in. But I always like to really whisk out my pudding here. That way, when it's done, I can stick it in the mini fridge I brought upstairs, and then we can enjoy it for round 3.
Oh, I see. So it's gonna have to set for a little while. Okay.
Yeah, you told me yours had to set too, so what are you doing?
Not quite set, but I misunderstood what you said.
Oh, did you now?
Meant refrigerate. Well, I mean, you'll see what I mean. The problem is that I'm going to have to probably monitor capture your thing, your stream, and for my stream.
Oh, that's
So
fine. I mean,
that-
I'm giving you an excuse to steal my viewers so they can go check you out on the multi-Twitch to see what
Yeah,
you're
well-
doing, because I know you like to steal my viewers especially.
Yeah, or if you, the multi-twitch is kind of chunky today, so if you
Oh,
don't have
is it
quite the
now?
internet, it is kind of chunky.
Right, so are
yeah.
you telling all of my viewers to go to twitch.com slash, no, Twitch TV slash Barbarian Weeb? Is that what we're going for today?
That is correct. Twitch.tv/Barbarian Weeb.
Wow, you're
that
really
is
shilling for yourself tonight. I mean, I'm personally
Well-
just busy whisking this pudding, pretending it's your face, and dragging
You
this
whisk your
whisk
pudding
all
every
around
night.
it, but... What? Huh? Hey,
heard
hey,
me.
I have a tummy, okay? I like to make pudding, and that's just how it is, you know? I mean, last week it was instant coffee. This time it's pudding. I'm thinking next time it'll be grilled cheese or paninis with my panini maker.
That is actually hilarious that you say that, because oh man, I'm gonna do some shopping next week then, because long story, my buddy from Canada is sending me a takoyaki pan.
Wow.
So next week I am planning on making some takoyaki. So you'll make a grilled cheese or panini. I'll be making some takoyaki, a nice big old batch
Well,
of
Bloodwing's
takoyaki.
always wanted to make takoyaki, so I could invite her over next week, and we could make a
Oh,
better
yes.
takoyaki than you know?
Yeah, get those simp points going. Absolutely.
You can't simp for someone you've been in a 6-year relationship with. Not that you would know, of course.
Maybe you can't, but your 90+ Twitch viewers definitely can.
Oh,
Especially if
okay.
you set up a webcam and have her do cosplay like the last unboxing. You know how many thirsty
Did you not appreciate my bunny uniform last unboxing? That's why
But
the fans came. They
I-
came for Sergeant Fluffers, okay? Like, you can get a thought anywhere, but you can't get a Sergeant Fluffers anywhere. Let's be honest, Barbarian, okay?
Bloodwing a thought?
Oh, shit. No, wait. Thank
I'm
God
gonna
she
call
doesn't
HR
watch
here.
either of us. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I am
No.
Speed dialing.
You don't have her
HR
number.
right
We're
now.
good. And she will not believe you over me, and I have already deleted the VOD, and I am going to hack into your computer and delete the VOD, because I did pay for it.
Yeah, but unlike someone who actually knows what they're doing, you you didn't have me install the software.
Anyway,
You
I'm gonna
fucking
now
dummy.
mix in the milk and get this all whisked up, and then we're gonna stick it in the mini fridge, because you gotta remember, we are making pudding right now, right, Barbarian? We're not gonna do
Absolutely.
anything to trash each other's relationships, right, Barbarian? We're just two
Right.
guys here whisking pudding, right, Barbarian?
I mean, two guys whisking pudding together sounds awfully a lot like a certain activity that I don't think Bloodwing would appreciate.
Well, she doesn't have to know. She's not here now, is she?
You know, I guess not. However, since you're wrapping that up, let me know if you're actually able to set up just a
Okay,
nice
well, I'm
simple
done.
little-
I'm done whisking the pudding. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so we're just gonna. All right, so that's in the fridge now. And what do you need me to do?
If you can just set up a basic kind of monitor capture for yourself. I'm setting up something right now, and I will be sending you a Discord call here in a second to show what I am doing.
You expect me to know how to do that?
Okay, so you know how you did the capture thing for TeamSpeak?
Uh huh.
Do that same thing, but for Discord, and I'm gonna
All
give
right.
you a call.
I don't think this is the best idea, because there's other monitors here that may or may not have stuff that I don't want Bloodwing to see. So
How about you either close those out or minimize those, friend?
I really don't want to, because I can't bookmark them either because of how the dark web
Just
works, but
just minimize them, then. You fucking degenerate.
I don't wanna.
All right, well then my bit's fucking dead, cause.
Okay, gosh darn it, Barbarian! If you should have
I'm
told me you
sorry,
needed Discord. I thought we were just gonna do like what we did last week.
Yes, I know this is very much off the cuff, but this is for the enjoyment of the viewer base, not the player base.
But we're not Zeusing.
Aren't we? Do we not have control over this entire simulation?
No, we're just talking shit about Nemesis and Flying Finn like we always do.
Fair. However, if you can set that up, please do. 'cause
Oh my
I cannot
god.
set that up
Okay,
myself.
I'll try.
Just try. You just try. We have
So what,
8
a
minutes to
browser?
go. The program. Capture the program or capture the monitor. One of the two.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I know, especially since you're fucking stupid.
Great, I gotta
to
delete all of
technology.
these tabs that may or may
I'm
not
sorry
be
you
Jeffrey
have to
Epstein level of
refine the
incriminating.
porn. Sorry you have
Hey,
to refine
hey,
the porn.
hey, good stuff is hard to come by these days, okay? See what I did there, huh? Ha 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 ha. Okay.
No, I don't get it. Can you please explain?
It's okay. I'm sure you'll understand one day. Alright, let's minimize my server window. Let's minimize stuff with my real name on it. Let's minimize that has all the server info too. Wow, you're really killing me here, Smalls.
That I am. Faded Darth, thank you for the follow.
Okay, let's go ahead, put this over here, and let's see if this little capture thingy works. Wait, you want me to go to Discord? Hey, Barb? Barb!
Yes, what's up?
I don't think we should risk Discord. And you know why.
Can you not full screen the thing?
Can you like... we need to delete like half the stuff on there.
just full screen. Can you full screen the video call?
I don't trust myself, Barbarian. I honestly don't.
You've already deleted the VOD. It's fine.
No, it's not, because Twitch takes
You
that
said-
seriously.
Okay. Move the stuff to the other. We are burning daylight.
I can't.
Move the stuff
I
to
don't
the
feel
other monitor.
comfortable. Stop sending trap porn and it wouldn't be a problem.
Why is it gotta be trap porn?
That's the question for you.
I mean, I regret saying we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks. However,
Barb, just put it up on your stream. It's fine. What do you mean you can't?
Because I don't know how. My only webcam is my fucking phone. That's about 10 times better than your webcam.
Then why would we stream it through my stream to yours if you can't stream it on your own?
It's called desperation.
What do you mean desperate? Are you just trying to shill my I just said stream it on yours. We just literally directed everyone to your channel.
I can't. Okay, the thing is, my computer and my phone are separate. I can't set up a phone input with the camera to my stream because I don't know how to do that. I could.
What the hell?
Actually, hold on. Wait, no, I think I know. Wait, how much time do we have left?
Like 3 minutes. And we haven't even
we have-
talked about the factions yet.
We have 4 minutes. Okay, no, it's fine. I'm gonna. Oh shit, this is gonna be so scuffed.
This is why we have to test things first, Barbarian. You can't just drop it and say you want me to do Discord. We have to delete all the trap porn, and then we can do stuff like that, okay? God damn it!
I have an idea.
4 minutes, Barbarian, but we really need to talk about the two factions and what they may or may not do.
Okay, I've just killed my stream. I'm gonna start my stream on my phone.
Wait, why'd you kill your stream?
Because I'm gonna start my stream on my phone.
Barb!
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Barb, never kill the stream. That's how you lose viewership. You silly
Okay,
goose.
This isn't about me. This is about you.
What? Why is it about me? So confused. Barb?
Hold on.
Barb, we can just save it for the next intermission, okay?
Fucking. Well, don't say that. Why?
What do
is
you
it not-
What do you want from me? You can't just say. We have to coordinate stuff where you want me to stream through you. Like, we have to assess that first, all right? There's a big
Okay.
difference between me making fucking pudding and you
Hold on.
trying to
No.
stream through my stream. It's Streamception, okay? I'm pretty sure Leonardo DiCaprio, when he made that movie, at least went to like 5 people's dreams before they shot it live, okay? It's practice. All right? They had plenty of time to delete their trap porn, but we did not. You see the problem here?
I'm pretty sure that the plot of Inception was finding the trap porn, but okay.
No, it was... Fuck. No, it was putting the trap porn to make it into another guy's idea that he would set up the... I don't know. That movie was convoluted anyway.
Well, okay, cool. My Twitch client just crashed on my phone anyway, so I'm just gonna restart my stream.
Okay. Barb, I think we made a breakthrough here, okay? We've learned.
Yeah, we got really far.
We've
Hold on,
learned,
let me-
okay? 2 minutes left, Barbarian. Can you make it?
No, my stream's back up now. Sorry, fucking Christ.
It's okay. Deep breaths, buddy. We still have another intermission.
Yeah, just... Well, the thing is, I don't know how else to do it, because I'd have to kill my stream otherwise, like I just did.
Okay, well, here's it. We'll save it for next week. We'll make it even better, but we need to test something like that first, because you can't just drop something on that like me, you know?
I know. I can't just drop something on you like that. But real quick, I was gonna teach the stream how to chug a beer. How to shotgun a beer, I should say.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask my stream. Stream, would you like to watch Barbarian shotgun a beer next week? Okay, so he can get hammered, and then we can make fun of his addiction to trap porn.
And alcohol, both of those things.
Well, the first person said no, so...
What? Well, fuck them. Who was it?
My audio guy. But everyone else is saying yes, so it's okay. No, Don, you can't time out my audio guy. I need him. Everyone else is saying yes, Barbarian, okay? It's okay.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Then we'll do it next week. We'll test it sometime, and we'll set it up.
We're probably going to have you shotgun a lot of beers to test, okay? Probably before we stream it live,
That's
so
fine.
you'll
Well,
probably get
here.
hammered, okay?
Here. Here. Okay, you know what? Okay, can you hear this?
Yes, I heard that.
Okay, that is 24 ounces of Yingling. I will now keep my mic open while I chug the thing normally, because I can't shotgun it, just with one hand. So,
yeah.
So here we go.
What are you doing with the other hand?
Holding on the mic button, you fucking pervert.
Just go on voice activation like I do, you weirdo.
You're killing the mood.
What am I'm not killing the mood. You're the mission started.
I have to chug.
Chug it. All right, now while Barbarian chugs that beer, chug the beer, chug the fucking beer. Okay. So while Barbarian chugs that beer, we got independent forces are all situated around right now. They're pretty sporadic here, trying to get multiple garrisons here to get eyes on this valley as BLUFOR comes up. Meanwhile, BLUFOR looks like is actually deploying on foot with their MRAS. So that looks like it's because they don't really have any transport VIX, so their mobility is a bit limited. But that's going to buy Independent a few more minutes to organize. That first vehicle already going down Main Street, and the other Vic staying back, possibly as a command Vic, but looks like they're going to get mounted up now. Barb, are you okay?
Hold on, no, I wasn't able to finish it. I got too much carbonation.
Oh my gosh. Barb, come on, you can do better than that. I know you can. Anyway, we're going to look around, try to find Independence.
Fuck you.
I know you want to, but Bloodwing said no. We've been over this. But anyway, we're going to look over. Looks like they do have Excalibur having an RPG.
I'm fine.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure because I love you and cherish you. Anyway, it looks like we have the marksman for Independent as Patriot. He's trying to set up a position here. They also have multiple machine guns up here too. So he's intermingled with basically an auto rifleman group. But wait, is that a third machine gun? No, so it's, hold up. No, I can't count for shit. It is 2 machine guns. All right, now I'm gonna try to find where that gun is. We're already hearing some gunshots here. I think that's just, it's Nearest shooting out the windows, just so he can get better eyes. But, he's got to be careful because broken windows can be, very obvious targets for the players here. Meanwhile, Wiki hanging out in the weed bushes. He's got a machine gunner next to him. Carpenter is Platoon HQ. He's staying in the center. And we have more RPGs. And... yeah, what? Thank you so much for that. And Indigo Fox, he's also backtracking here. He might just be watching to make sure BLUFOR doesn't do any wide flanks to the north or south. And I did not spot any type of Marpat Titan or Javelin AT. I only spotted 2 RPGs here, so either I'm blind or there just simply aren't any deployed. Check Stray Dog over here. He's definitely in the thicket. I can't even get a good camera angle on him.
What's going on now? Tell me what?
Nope, so Stray Dog, he has another RPG. I don't think there's
Here's
any...
some of my B-Day money. Enjoy and keep operating.
Thank you,
Woohoo.
Quail. Thank you, Breen. I enjoy it a lot. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, my man, and I hope you get a kick out of this. You little bitch. Now you're stealing my lines, too?
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're both the same body type, so one day I could just become you.
That's awkward.
I can peel
There
the
are
skin
3
off your
machine
face and
gunners
wear
up
it
here.
like a
I
mask.
don't want to think about that. That's really weird, Barb. I think you should lay off the sauce for a few minutes. But anyway, we got 3 RPG guys. They're all just trying to form a good defensive on the perimeter here. Meanwhile, vehicle has pulled up. Looks like it's just scouting the MSR. And I'm gonna now look at BLUFOR.
MRAPs, damn.
Yeah, these are the small ones. Pretty much the vanilla ports.
Yeah, I figured they'd be the long boys that can hold a lot of dudes inside.
So I know it doesn't matter for caliber, but BLUFOR is actually rocking scars.
They are. They're not. Are they actually? Is what I meant to say.
I'm seeing a lot of scars.
From their kit, it looks like a bit more SOCOM-y than just.
Yep, definitely
just,
Marine base.
M16 boys.
Also seeing 240s, and I'm seeing 230s on some 5.56 rifles as well. But I would imagine the config rewrite would balance that ammo out. Also, I'm not seeing that much AT on BLUFOR's side. I'm only seeing a few sticks. Nothing major.
Well, the thing is, Ind4 only has those 2 Dishcom UAZs. They don't really have any armor, so even just a rifleman can take out those vehicles.
Yep.
In theory, at least. But on the opposite side, do they have that that Titan still? Or
nope. All I saw after looking through everyone was Independent only has 3 RPGs. I didn't see any sticks though. But sustained grenadier fire on those MRAPs could knock them out if they get some good hits on the engine block.
Yeah, I'm taking a look. Victor Reznov looks to be their MAT gunner. He has an RPG-7 with that. The difference between that he has the PGO 73 sight. So he actually has accurate ranging with a multitude of rocket types out to anywhere from 200 to 400 meters.
Thanks, Wolves.
But yeah, they don't have that Titan. I guess this was possibly before the change to add some more.
Just for balance, I'd say. But we have an MRAP on the southern section here on a hill. Good overwatch on the Independent's first objective. And it looks like BLUFOR is going to go for the classic pincer maneuver, taking units down the MSR and taking the other half of their units on a flanking route. However, Independent does have 2 guys on a really tall hill that are going to be able to spot that coming in. So we'll have to see where BLUFOR tries to maneuver and how Independent responds to that large flank.
Yeah, that big old church, I mean, it's an obvious target, obvious hard point to hold, but Green4 has dug in. They have a number of MMGs watching the ingress routes along the road in that valley. We're seeing some shots come out from the town towards the BLUFOR that are in Schatzbach. But, I mean, this is... I'd be very surprised if Command wanted them to go down the MSR, because it is asking for just
asking for that death trap. But even so, Independent has planned for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the obvious defense to plan for, but they know that that might not be what happens.
So Stray, I believe, is the Matt guy because he does have those tandem warheads equipped, and I think he's just waiting for one of those MRAPs to come in. But the MRAP that was on recon, it is firing up at a far position that they've kind of built up as their HQ. and the machine gunner's responding in kind, but he's spraying out an MRAP, so he's not really gonna do too much damage there. Also, we just saw a stray shot from a different angle that appears to be a single guy in the trees in the middle. It's Paradise here, and Paradise does have the marksman rifle, so he is trying to get a few shots up on those guys. If he could get a headshot or two, take out some early guys, that could be a definite advantage here. But it was like 36-31 BLUFOR to Independent. So
Yeah, it was interesting to see as far as the logistical side of things, as far as overhead, that BLUFOR only has a slight numerical advantage. Usually it's 20% or 25%, but this, it just said slight, so it's only like a handful of men. And Leo knows a lot about a handful of men, but not
Thanks,
a lot
Barbarian.
of difference between the Infor and BLUFOR groups as far as manpower specifically.
I would say BLUFOR's main advantage are those two MRAFs with the 50 cal guns, because if they know that Independent only has RPGs and no Titans, they could really use the mobility of those guns to their advantage and completely avoid any RPGs. But I did like what the MRAP was doing. It was drawing the fire of the machine gun positions so that the marksman could try to spot them out. He is firing again, and he's trying to basically get a few headshots, possibly to open up, get knocking a few dudes to give BLUFOR an early advantage.
The problem with those MRAPs is that the gunner is very much exposed, especially I'm starting to Liru, especially from a higher angle position. If they were to take fire, if the MRAP was to push in and take fire from either of the two hilltop positions that Infor has set up in, the gunner would be extremely exposed, not just from the head, but from the arms and the torso as well, making them very easy pickings by comparison of just like flat terrain.
By the way, quick update, Independent has spotted that large northern push. It looks like some machine gun fire started from the church building across the valley. Instead of being spotted by the recon element, we also see Patriot coming around on the southern flank, possibly to scout for more. Maybe he's going to try to get behind him. He is their marksman, though, so I think he's just trying to find some good spots to possibly shoot at the rear of BLUFOR's advance. Also, a lot of grenade rounds now going down the main slope, where a lot of BLUFOR is pushing up, and BLUFOR is actually crawling through the little opening of the big shed to try to move up. And we're hearing these 240s also starting to open up.
I think Arcor actually was one of the people who spotted him out. Arcor and Martin up there, far removed from Greenford, but Arcor is looking at them with his Vector 21. It's a perfect sightline to that to the BLUFOR's flanking position. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one who called that out, and if he wasn't, then that's just a really good coincidence.
So Wiki, who's up at that northern command structure, I just watched his head get taken off. He is dead from that 50 cal MRAP. He didn't even have a chance there. It desynced a little bit. He went down. Also, that northern group that was scouting it out, they are now suppressing that northern advance led by Anderson, and he is now trying to divert his guys to go look for that fire as well, but they're going to go down that valley, and I'll be curious to see if BLUFOR tries to do another ambush here. But it looks like BLUFOR also doing a really good job with their MRAPs. They got one on the southern hill, one on the northern hill. I think they know that the enemies only have RPGs, because if Independent had a Titan, these MRAPs would be dead by being on these big hills, but because they are only fighting RPGs, they're going to be a very big force multiplier and just be able to resuppress the enemy PKM, PKP positions and possibly get a few kills in here and there. Also, I'm seeing towards the north, we have a man down actually for BLUFOR, Mannerham, I can't pronounce his name, but hopefully a medic will be able to get on. But there's another guy right behind him that's dead. So, Independent, that was an auto rifleman position, again, across the valley that shot in. So their effects they're definitely getting some kills in here, and that's what Independent needs to get, despite being pinned down by these MRAP positions. You got anything that you've spotted?
I mean, I'm really just focused on this northern group. I have a friend messaging me on Steam. I'm trying. I'll during the next intermission, I'll give a nice little story about it. But no, this group now headed up by the Bravo BLUFOR group, headed up by Dreek and Anderson. Looks like they're
You can get
continuing to push
insta-killed wolves.
west in the direction of Martin and Arcourt, who are retreating themselves west.
It's not always
but
worth
if they're
getting
able to
headshotted.
push through this kind of low ground. Through this low ground and thick forest and push into the north. I mean, Blake, Snow, and Misu, they've set up quite the defensive structure with these Hescos, barbed wire, and bunker emplacements and everything. But with only 3 people defending it, just the numbers, I think BLUFOR would be able to steamroll that pretty much and take it for themselves. And if they were to be able to take it from themselves, that would give them really great positioning across the entirety of the city in the AO.
So real quick, quite a few things just happened. First off, Independent was able to get an RPG on the southern MRAP and kill both dudes. They fired an RPG on the northern one too, but it was just short and it managed to pull away. BLUFOR has also set up a 240 position. They're firing at the church, but they haven't realized that Independent position is pulling back, possibly to do a wide flank. But whoever made that RPG shot on that MRAP, very, very good aim. Might have been Stray Dog, or it might have been the other guy that's in the first terminal site, Excalibur, who has that RPG. He's also loaded a tandem, so it might have been Excalibur, actually. So that Stray Dog could try to engage the northern one. Hiccups.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a smokestack out in the forest. One of those MRAPs is dead.
Yep, no, that was, I think Excalibur's. A beautiful shot. Both the gunner and the driver are down. BLUFOR losing that as a force multiplier is going to be very, very bad. What'd you see?
On top of the men down, the MRAP is down, as well as the 2 guys inside. Driver and gunner are both dead.
So that's going to collapse BLUFOR's southern flank, which is what Independent needs to set up that machine gun team. Again, they've got 3 PKMs now adjusting. That's a very, very dangerous team because they could set up somewhere, catch one of these 2 large forces out of position, either the north or the southern. I think they're going to hunt for the southern one, and they could easily cut down a few dudes. Also, that middle group, they have a man KIA, unfortunately. I think the marksman is still okay, though. But they're trying to keyhole.
While we're still in kind of limited contact, I would like to bring your attention to the Green 4 kit. If you go to where Op War Dog is right now, you'll see a couple of dead bodies. I want you to take a look specifically at their chest rig.
Where's War Dog?
By the first.
Yeah,
objective.
I see him. Yep. What about their kits?
Take a look. Do you see their the chest rig? Maybe on the dead guy that's next to him.
What is that?
That is a chest rig. The chest rig has no armor plates inside of it.
Wow.
Green 4 and now BLUFOR. To be fair, BLUFOR has very small plates, very small sappy plates, but they have armor. Ind4 does not.
So
and
basically,
that might be why they only have a slight numerical advantage because of the equipment disparity between the 2 factions. However, configs aside, FNF does have those configs to kind of even the odds between heavy Russian armor and kind of relatively weaker American armor. But with these, they have no armor at all. So I'm very curious to see how they are balanced, if at all. And a tandem heat round going out from Koroshev, but it was way low, way short.
I think he just thought he had a 7V in there. Also, BLUFOR pulling off the valley. They're gonna go regroup with friendly forces to the north. Another guy went down, and Marshall is bleeding out, and Nielsen is just sitting there, kind of shell shocked at this point.
Yeah, Bravo BLUFOR is. I mean, they've pushed up to where Arcor's old position was, and they are a great threat to that entrenched position to the
Real
north.
quick,
of the
real quick.
city.
Independent is setting up one of those PKPs. They're trying to get eyes on. They could catch some of those BLUFOR guys out of position as they're displacing. It's just a matter of spotting them. But the tree cover they're stacked behind right now is a bit spotty. It's mainly concealment, not cover. But we have Paradise looking in that direction. He is the marksman. Looks like he's pulling out a rangefinder to get the range, and then he could potentially start doming dudes. So we'll have to see what that results in. I'm going to go look at the northern battle. BLUFOR now moving up, attacking those two guys that were on the hill. But now BLUFOR's really got a bank on that push getting in, keeping their units close together with that MRAP. Because Independent, for how well they've been doing, they are still very spread out. And BLUFOR could easily take advantage of that.
Yeah, now we're seeing Arcar and Martin. They're pushing back up to their old position. They have a camping table under this tree, a nice day location, somewhere I'd like to take you sometime and spend a nice picnic with you. However,
I
in
bet
this
you
given
would.
situation with about 8 or so BLUFOR dudes plus an MRAP, not the best place. I'd like to be penetrated by you, not by multiple rounds of 5.56
He's trying
and
so hard.
12.7 by 99.
Anyway, that machine gun group is starting to open fire on guys crossing the open. Doesn't look like they got any hits. They're not noticing to the left 2 more guys crossing, some fire being exchanged, but Paradise is also lining up some shots here. I don't think he's being effective though. His rounds are just going a little to the right. Actually, no, he killed somebody.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still laughing from what I said.
I think the marksman's trying to counter. Another guy just got shot, not down though. But Paradise doing a really good job keeping this group suppressed so his forces can continue to move and reinforce the northern push. Now this just needs to be a matter of can Independent rally and deal with this large northern push that's going to happen. They do have 2 guys far on rear security. No, 3 guys. I guess they're just keeping them in reserve. I don't really see what... no, it looks like they've got one of their AT guys in the back. So they're just trying to prevent any MRAP rushes that go around that flank, but they're really peculiar about what BLUFOR might do from that northern hill if they're gonna all break off and try to storm through a bunch of different areas. They're just trying to keep that vanguard security there. But BLUFOR, I think, is gonna go all in right here. Looking back at the Independent guys.
Oh no! The other
RPG just went on that MRAP, didn't it?
No, yes it did, and Night Owl goes down, the beautiful man with even beautiful
And the
voice.
machine gun just tore the shit out of BLUFOR, guys. You don't want to see that. Charge went off as well. That thing was rigged, and it just killed even more BLUFOR. A perfect trap by Op4 right next to their HQ. Auto Rifleman, unfortunately going down, but that trade was perfect, and that MRAP's gun might still be operational, but that was absolutely beautiful. I was just about to comment that Paradise got another kill off that Independent team and has made them pull back, which has pretty much saved the rest of his guys to now get up and join the group, but they're going to be desperately needed on this flank now because BLUFOR just lost at least 1/4 of their guys and at least 1/3 of their force, considering that MRAP force multiplier. But now that it's infantry versus infantry, I think Independent has the number advantage. And just look at the beautiful concave, if you look on your map screen, that curve they have on BLUFOR's position. Stray Dog just got shot, though. He was the leftmost guy. I think someone spotted him poking out, so that is unfortunate. But I'm curious to see what these 2 Independent guys might do on the rear. If they might try to collapse on the left side, maybe go for stealing that MRAP, but they could potentially get behind this BLUFOR group and cause significant damage because so many BLUFOR guys, since they've left the middle valley, are now trying to get in the forest and come in from the north to reinforce BLUFOR because of the fear of that southern machine gun team. Independent could honestly come in and just dish a shit ton of damage here.
Yeah, and the thing with that MRAP is, it's not smoking. With those RGS MRAPs and RGS vehicles in general, when the, hello work, but when, oh, goodbye work, but when, nice.
My TFR is gonna try to keep moving me.
Oof.
Just disabled, my friend. But yeah, with that MRAP, with RHS Fix in general, when the engine gets hit, it'll start smoking, but it's not smoking on that. It got hit in the window. That's why you see that right windshield taken out and some cracking on the gunner's position, those reinforced windows. So Green 4 could take it. There's a number. There's about half a dozen Blue 4 guys, even more, of Bravo still up here, and they could potentially. Again, we're not totally sure of the condition of that MRAP, but if it's still usable, then either side could take it and work on it.
I'm really sorry. Go ahead, Work.
Having been part of that push, we're basically considering that MRAP toast. So BLUFOR is pretty much going to give
was
up
up
that
here when he
asset
got
unless we go put eyes on it and have somebody jump in it.
Yeah, and we're seeing this turn just into the first mission back over again, and that's a problem now that
So this machine gun's now suppressing
BLUFOR
that
has
position.
been corralled into this northern area, and it's not a bad position as far as defensive, defensive capabilities, but that's not what they're trying to do. They're on the attacking side. They have to push down into this square compound, take the building, take the bunker, arm the terminal, and then defend it and push onto a completely different objective in a city. Without those two MRAPs, without the mobility and the firepower that they have, I mean, it's a little early, but I think it's very questionable the probability of BLUFOR being able to take this now.
Hold up, looks like Martin is gonna come up to this MRAP and see what if it's drivable. And I heard an engine click on, and they have stolen the MRAP.
Oh my god, who is that?
He hasn't
Friendly
been.
fire, though.
Yep, he's getting blue on blue because not everyone has been told. Also, quick thing to note, because I am playing a little bit of favoritism, Finn and Nemesis are on the wide left flank, and they could potentially go around and hit BLUFOR from the north. At the very least, they're pulling that security in case BLUFOR decides to send units out and around.
Oh no, Martin, you need to cease your actions right now.
What's Martin doing?
He's rubbing the Vic into the scaffolding next to the...
Oh, he's got to be careful not to Arma that. But I want to see if he can check if that gun's still working, because, a 240 is great, but that gun is working.
Oh,
yep.
There goes Arcor.
That has just made that position a lot scarier, and BLUFOR honestly needs to find a different place to advance, because if they have to go up against that M2, it's all over. Speaking of which, do you guys know where they brought their Dishka UAZs? Because I have not seen them this entire game.
Me neither, which is, I was kind of wondering if and when they'd show up. And yeah, it's been so long I forgot their existence. I saw them moving around. I wonder if they've been using them for mobility, but they can only hold 3 people.
Yeah.
So they can't even use it for that. I'm gonna fly around real quick, much to the chagrin of my chat, but
like maybe the guys on the far western edge have them. What?
Do you see where Finn and Nemesis are?
Yeah.
They're so far away from everything.
I think they decided to put down their Finnish ways and get an apartment together. You know how they've been talking, so I'm glad that they're working it out. Because I remember from where we're from in TSB, they had some marital issues, but I'm glad to see that it looks like they've gotten an apartment together, and just brings a tear to my eye.
It's a classic story of 2 old men finally coming out of the closet and coming out of the closet. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, real quick, that MRAP getting crewed with a driver too. I'm trying to look for BLUFOR's AT, and I'm not seeing it. I know they had 2 sticks, but they might be completely defenseless against their own up-armed MRAP, and this could get very, very ugly. BLUFOR, meanwhile, pushing a few guys to try to get through the Independence defenses, but they're still outgunned. Sorry, go ahead, Barbarian.
Well, so it's a very interesting scenario with that MRAP now, because obviously the kids weren't balanced to fight an MRAP because they weren't intending, or the mission maker wasn't intending them to fight an MRAP. But at the same time, you got to be kidding me. You got it. Yes. Okay. Never mind.
What just happened?
We're good. Martin just flipped the AMRAP, but he did a complete barrel roll. So he's fine. But anyway, yeah, with that AMRAP, the right windshield on it is blown out. So in addition to the gunners poking his cute little melon face out of the top, you also have the whole deal with it, his groin and his lower extremities being visible.
MRAP opening fire on guys crossing. They're completely in the open, but they got a little bit of tree cover for them.
From this distance, I don't know if that would really make that much of a difference. As far as the vulnerability of the MRAP, I mean.
So I'm gonna quickly look at all the BLUFOR guys because I'm looking to find any AT. I'm not Montgomery. Where is he?
Lance Corporal Montgomery. He is by the Bravo. He's
Yep.
actually by the platoon HQ marker.
He's the only guy I see with the stick. No, and Firefighter has the other stick. All right, so they still got those up and available. But if Independent takes him out, they could play very fast and loose with that MRAP and just cause significant damage and just run people over. To be perfectly honest,
the problem with that is that Firefighter and Montgomery are together.
Mhm.
So
Your Mike's dying.
They're going to need to spread out a little bit. God damn it. But yeah, probably my internet's dying as well. But yeah, they're the two that are together, and the two of them are together is what I mean to say. And they still haven't taken this base. You know, the MRAP is still up. This is looking very, very good for Infor right now. They have completely cornered BLUFOR. They're not even the only the only person close to the MSR is Pure Paradise. And even then, he's taking fire from Khorshchev.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And
13,
it is interesting to note, if you
15, 16,
follow
17, 18,
Khorshchev
19.
in his first person, you can hear a mine detector beep going off. They have set charges around this area in anticipation of them, pushing in and BLUFOR actually being able to mount an assault.
By the way,
But-
BLUFOR is in a really tight spot. If they save T5 Bay, they will have 16 people, but Independent have 23. So Independent, with that numbers advantage and with the MRAP, I do not see BLUFOR pulling out of this one. Unless they just somehow win the gunfight head on. And they could break through if they consolidate and figure out there's only a few guys between them and the first objective, but Independent's done a really good job of just spreading their forces out and keeping things all consolidated. So if BLUFOR can break through somewhere, that's going to be great, but otherwise they're just waiting for the MRAP to come and break in.
As you mentioned, that Anderson and Sergeant Pye, they're shooting up from up on the hill towards Excalibur and Khorshchev, two of the three people inside of that Terminal 1 area. They're taking some fire, and they weren't really effective, but it is good to remember that BLUFOR is on a hill position, on an elevated position, so they have that advantage as far as height. If the N4, personnel at Terminal 1 are sloppy, or they get, a little bit too ballsy, they could very easily screw themselves over based on BLUFOR's positioning.
I will say Paradise is still up as well. He is BLUFOR's marksman. I've been seeing him get a few good licks in here and there. Definitely did a good job with that southern machine gun team. And I think those guys have actually just pulled into the main group now to reinforce. Actually, no, they're by a little, one of the small, apartment buildings, and they're trying to set up a new base of fire from the rear just in case anything slips through the line. So good call there, but again, I'll be really curious to see where Paradise sets up shop now, but going right in the middle of where the major fight isn't going to do him any favors. But I think he's also just trying to get some good eyes on to where the enemy forces are. Meanwhile, I don't remember who had the marksman rifle. I think it was Excalibur for Independent, but I don't see him with. I think he might have been an AT guy, actually. I just don't remember on the top of my head who had the Mark 14 or whatever.
I think it was Patriot.
Yes, it was Patriot. Do you know where he is?
Yes.
He's dead.
Is in the dirt.
Oof.
He is taking a dirt nap. I did see username Runda Thunda saying he was in for marksman. Also, what's that is asking what these communities are. This is Friday Night Fights, which is a collaboration event between 29th Infantry Division, Cadian, a number of others, CSC, and just a lot of really much anyone. It doesn't even have to be a community. It's very kind of free form, and a lot of there are a good amount of just independent players. I guess that's kind of a pun, but it's just a lot of people come together to play PvP.
Mm-hmm.
We do it every Friday night. We have both EU and NA servers, different times for different folks. This plan for BLUFOR is a absolute far cry from what the original plan was.
You can call it a clusterfuck, dude. I mean, the positioning that they're in, it's gonna just turn into a war of attrition, and I mean, it's just a repeat of Mission 1, with both of the force multipliers for BLUFOR being taken out very early on. They were able to get some work done, arguably a bit more than the OPFOR assets from the first mission, but BLUFOR is now...
Real quick, firefighter coming up to Chris's position. Chris is able to hide himself. Might have just spotted... Oh gosh, nope. Firefighter gets the eyes on him through the window, and that's going to give BLUFOR a little bit of a break to push in this position. Independent, for whatever reason, has pulled back, and I guess are trying to bait BLUFOR out of that tree line. I guess just fearful that BLUFOR might go for an outflank. But BLUFOR, that's their second HEDP shot with their 136. I don't think they have any AT left.
That would expend all of the AT I think we have available at a glance.
So if Independent's counting... Sorry, go ahead, Barb.
Well, I was just going to say, like, I haven't seen much of that MRAP, but even if they just... No, I see it now. They just pulled it back. But that... They're going to have to play it very smart in order to bait it into a position to where they can kill it from, or just defang it. Because, like I said, the gunner is exposed. But from that far away position, good luck getting a good shot on it from 400, 500 plus meters out, while that thing can range out and dome you with a 50 cal.
Well, you got to remember, Paradise is still alive. He does have the marksman rifle. He has been hunting infantry. He's trying to get Excalibur's group at the first terminal. He could potentially make that shot if that MRAP keeps doing what it's been doing. It basically goes to a position, it holds there for a few moments. But it looks like the gunner is turned in now. Actually, no, I think it's being solo crewed by Arcor. Do you see a second guy in there?
Yes, well, let's see now. I believe it was Arcor and, who was the other guy? Maybe Wiki?
Doing?
I'm not sure, but, no, right now, yeah, it is being solo crewed by Arcor. However, I do want to bring attention back to BLUFOR's position, because Firefighter was able to clear out that big old HQ compound. He's taking fire now, and he
just went down.
But,
yep.
But that reinforced position, I've been talking that up, and if BLUFOR is able to get to there, that's a pretty good position to be in, just generally speaking, both from the positioning of it and the reinforcement around it. And Firefighter does actually get executed, and
yeah, exactly. What's
dead.
that? So what's that bring up a good point about that MRAP can still be doing a good job for shooting and scooting, but if it is being solo crewed right now, they will lose that factor. I think it's interesting to note, Carlson has been doing a massive amount of recon on the northern flank, and you actually have some people that started moving up there, but it looks like they're pulling back instead. This might fall to time. There's only another 25 minutes left, and BLUFOR needs to make a move soon.
I think the large BLUFOR mentality right now, with who is remaining, I think their mentality right now is to get dug in, especially without some of the louder voices telling them to get moving. Cosmonaut's gone, Dreek's gone. Some of the people that really push those attacks on in are now removed from that equation, and it's exactly what we're seeing. They're grabbing the only piece of relative safety what they got, and they're just struggling to figure out what to do next and get any type of aggression up for a push.
So we do have Go ahead.
Well, the last two command elements that I can see on the map would be Anderson and Ramirez. That's two squad leads for about 10, maybe 12 infantry for BLUFOR. And I get why they're digging in, because it's pretty much their only option or best option if there's even a few of them, but it's not a great place for them to be.
From the original plan, the alpha elements were not even supposed to be on this position.
Hold up, real quick to interrupt. BLUFOR's making their move. They just had Paradise throw a smoke, more smoke being pulled out, and they're gonna start assaulting the objective despite Casey having a machine gun out. He's probably gonna get a few kills in. Continue, Warwick.
But Casey actually has to reload. But go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, it's from what the original plan was the Bravo elements would move along pretty much the route that all the elements took, and they would actually set up on that little hill up there with those trees, and they would be the ones to either provide base of fire for the Alpha elements, which were supposed to move up with the MRAPs through the MSR, and depending on what happened, they're either supposed to be base of fire or be able to flex in and go in and take that terminal site instead of Alpha. That completely disintegrated upon that church compound over here at what's this over here?
To the south.
Yeah, over at 6-8.
Here we go.
That once those machine guns spotted Bravo's move, and the MRAPs really just outpaced the lead element the entire way.
So an interesting development is that Casey has gone and traded his PKM for an AK. I'm pretty sure he's run out of ammo at possibly the worst time imaginable. As Nielsen charges into the compound, he's the first BLUFOR operative to push in past that exterior wall.
Actually, that's Paradise did it first.
He did, but Nielsen just shut up Paradise and he just threw a grenade at him.
Excalibur's staring at Paradise. And Excalibur just shoots up with his handgun. I think Paradise was out. No, excuse me. Excalibur was out of ammo or something.
Nearest is now in the wooden hut looking at Paradise.
No, he's not gonna turn around. Wait, hold up.
Oh, there.
No, he just turned around. He's popping a grenade instead. Come on. Someone has to turn around. This is silly.
This sucks, dude.
Situational awareness. It just shows you the level of fog of war you get. I'm really surprised Independent pushed off that position when they had the advantage. They had BLUFOR boxed in. They just had to keep stalling, but now BLUFOR's gotten their foot in the door, and it's going to be up to these few Green 4 guys that are still up to just take out as many dudes as they can. Unfortunately, Casey gets shot.
Yeah,
Excalibur.
Excalibur's still up. Nearest is still up.
Nearsk is trying to hit a few guys on the building across. We got some machine gun fire going around, but...
Oh, Pi, why did you peek that?
Oh, Pure Paradise, come on, dude. Pure Paradise is closing in on Excalibur. He's got him cornered.
Excalibur's reloading, but he's gonna get that mag in. And unfortunately, he goes down.
No Picus advantage for you today, Pure Paradise. I'm sorry.
I don't think Paradise should have pushed in. I think he should have let his guys handle it. That marksman rifle would have given him a significant advantage for Terminal 2. And now Arcor is bringing up additional reinforcements in that MRAP. I think they were going to try to bait BLUFOR in and now take him out close with the MRAP. That would be a very good call. You also got 3 independent guys to the left of that MRAP right now. They might push up with it. Oh, God. 2 guys crossing in the open. Somehow surviving.
T5 Bay spots Excalibur's barrel of his AK from across the courtyard, but isn't able to actually do much damage, if any.
Excalibur pushing, firing rounds across, but he's using flare rounds. He's not using his HE.
Anderson snipes the gunner of the MRAP.
Oh,
that's a weird lighting effect.
They honestly got to be mobile with that. Test the waters. If it doesn't get AT, then just start running people over, you know?
Yeah, I mean... I'm surprised.
By the way, BLUFOR is down to 7 guys.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Oh,
now 6. Nearsk's got a kill.
Nearsk gets another. And goes for execution, but it's not needed. T5 Bay...
Excalibur goes down. Yep, just killed T5 Bay, got him. And Nursk now pushing into the center of the compound because no one's gotten the hack just yet. And Independent ditching that MRAP. They're playing this super cautious.
It's worth noting, if you look at Nearest, you see the little scoreboard below his name. The scoreboard is saying he has 9 kills. He is eligible for a helicopter. He is eligible for an attack helicopter to be called into the AO.
He does have 9 kills, not damn.
With the scripting of this, with the new Ace Medical, that might not be accurate either. there could be more because the
Trying to pick up
tracker
that machine gun.
does
I had no
not
ammo
count
for it.
down when somebody goes down and then bleeds out. It just counts kills within a certain amount of time. So that, in theory, could possibly be higher.
By the way, Anderson is suppressing down the street, preventing the independent QRF from coming in. So Niersk is pretty much on his own. But I think he's no, he's watching the doorway. He does have a charge next to him though, so he might be trying to bait it.
So the AMRAP did come down the MSR, and there is a dead Greenford dude in the turret. Misu is getting in it now, and he's probably gonna drive it away. But yeah, that
So that bulletproof glass is protecting him. It's because Anderson shot the gunner out. He's trying to get more shots on that window to possibly break it. And there's the hack going on. Niersk still holding that corner. And now he's trying to peek out the window as well.
We only have about 17 and a half minutes left in this mission. I mean, obviously with the numbers disadvantage, BLUFOR probably wasn't going to be winning this for, most, except for the most radical expectations. But they're doing at least something. Niersk takes down another. Niersk takes down Nielsen in the doorway. Still alive, but still.
By the way, the TSB Finns from Scandia Recon finally getting out of that apartment and coming back in to be just additional backup here. But number advantage definitely favoring Independent at this rate, especially with Niersk getting in a fight with Bay. Neither of them are able to get the kill there.
Niersk gets a little torn up. I'm not sure on how well Bay is looking.
Yeah, but he's quick to be mobile here, and he's firing a few shots on Bay. Again, they exchange fire.
Niersk goes to the mag change, but he must be low on ammo.
No, he's down. Bay had him.
Oh. Nuke run.
Probably heard that magazine change at that range and decided that was a good time to push out.
And there actually
Ramirez is down.
Ooh, there was a USD dishcom on the southwest side of that compound that I just noticed. BLUFOR, I mean, there goes the terminal hack, and it's gonna blow up here in a second.
Yeah, you can hear it counting off, but I think the explosion is gonna stay contained in that zone. Meanwhile, Ramirez woke back up, and there goes the explosion.
The buildings around it stay pretty alive. Nielsen's still down,
Bunker
but
took
not
a bit of
out,
damage.
And I'd be concerned if Greenforce still wants to mount an offensive up here. And if you look at the MRAP, the one person, or there's two people inside of one of it is just kind of sitting in the passenger seat with that busted out windshield. That's not smart. Position to be in. No, not the best position to be in.
But they pulled that MRAP back enough to be defensive here. But Independent, they've got 15 minutes remaining, count 20 seconds from now. They just have to play it defensive, and they should be okay.
I mean,
Victor's down, but go ahead.
From here, all they have to do is limit BLUFOR's routes of approach. It's just keeping those MSRs clear and keeping any type of low ground, keeping eyes on that is just going to completely
just a 15-minute warning.
BLUFOR bottled. And honestly, with the numbers here, it's going to be damn near impossible for BLUFOR to try and pull this one out. Even if they did take that Dishcom UAZ, I'm pretty sure this is all she wrote.
Yeah, we're seeing with that second terminal location, it's inside one of the classic construction site buildings. Multiple floors, lots of angles, lots of close quarter combat. Not something you want to go into with a numbers disadvantage, because there's just so many angles that they could possibly be in. You make one mistake, or even if you don't make any mistakes, they could still whittle you down.
Finns, by the way, crewing the other Dishka.
Yep. They're going in with their beautiful Scandia Recon emblem on the side of it, and they're going to be watching. Oh, well, he gets out, but
they're dismounting there. I would have loved to see them just do a Hail Mary and push in.
That would have been incredible. I mean,
with the numbers here, I'm going to count up Independent real quick. We have a medic working on a downed guy. He's picked him up and is starting to move, so probably getting blood in him, but we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So basically, BLUFOR needs to get a 2-to-1 kill ratio here. They do not have a medic alive, though, so there's no guarantee that they'll be able to get the down guy up, unfortunately. So
Yeah,
he
they're
just
all
might be
working on
SOL.
him. They got if I can not hit my night vision key, we can see that there are 5 people still up, and they're trying to bring up Nielsen. He's been down for a while, but they're working on him. Warwick, can you give us a bit of insight on... Oh, he wakes back up now that I say that, but...
Well, so the biggest issue is with this medical system, if a patient has lost too much blood, they're not going to be able to do anything because actually, the way the scripting works, only medics and combat lifesavers are going to be able to actually provide patients with a blood transfusion.
So that's very surprising. They were able to get him back up. I wonder why that is. If I keep hitting my fucking night...
Well,
no, I'm sorry. There is a BLUFOR medic. Nielsen... Oh, wait, no. Nielsen was the medic. What?
Yeah,
I'm just
so...
confused.
With the scripts changed around for FNF, you do have a higher chance of going up if you get treated and stabilized. Providing epi and doing CPR CPR works a little differently in FNF because it provides additional opportunity
you got
for
quite
the
a
patient
few.
to wake up.
I think you're at like 9 or 10 kills by the end of it.
Probably just a combination of all the right medical
now
treatments
11
at all the
to
right
6.
Time. They were
actually
able to
12
pull
to
him
6 now.
Yeah, and we have Lewis now in your chat, Liru. He's asking how many to get.
Yeah, I answered him. He got like 11 or 12. Yep. But it's 6 to 12 right now. BLUFOR's got to get a 2-to-1 kill ratio, but Anderson did make that really good headshot off that MRAP with the CCO site. So
I mean, honestly, 2-to-1 it's better than what happened in Mission 1. Mission 1 was about a 3-to-1, so I'd say this is much better odds at
Clutch
least
or
where
kick.
we're at now.
Well, here's the thing, though. Independent is still fairly spread out, and they have a guy all the way on the rear just doing recon. Indigo Fox, he's going to try to coordinate how the players are going to go. But in all honesty, actually, no, I do see Independent. They've pushed a guy up on the left as well. That's their marksman. They got the marksman weapon again, and that could be very devastating if he catches them out. But just the buildings in the town itself are going to offer a lot of cover here for BLUFOR to move in without being harassed on the ridge lines. However, looking up that obvious MSR is that 50 cal from that MRAP, so hopefully they'll see it in time. Now we're seeing some suppression on the left, yep. Eagle's a little bit pinned, but will that MRAP go back to spot him? He's now returning fire with his 249. That might just pull the MRAP's attention, but every kill counts right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he died, but no, he just turned in. Misa turned into the turret a little bit, protects his head. Still a little visible, but it's very much protected when it's not in.
Yeah, righto.
When it's not turned out.
Here's, you did a really good job, in my opinion.
He's just doesn't even look like he's trying to acquire targets. Look like he's just trying to make noise here just to draw that attention.
And that's a very realistic strategy right now. Draw the attention somewhere else while a larger force flanks. But now we're seeing that marksman, Stathenberger. He's firing on Anderson, Nielsen, and Bay. And with Coas and Bloof in that apartment building, that's 2 different avenues of fire that are both high up and have a height advantage over that BLUFOR element.
Despite all this, the machine gun fire is not being effective. I've seen multiple times where the MRAP and I think Ploof in the apartment building, they've gotten good fire lines on the infantry, but haven't been able to land any solid hits. So despite the suppression, looks like they're pulling catching Eagle off guard again. He is now crawling into fire here, trying to get behind some bushes, but still, it's anyone's game in my opinion.
Anderson is able to get a bunch of hits down onto him. Anderson is prone in that compound right now.
Marksman's watching him though.
Ooh, lots of fire coming down on my Ramirez right now. Looks like that was 2 machine gunners, as well as Nemesis on. Yeah, Nemesis and machine gunner.
Ooh, someone just went down behind Bay. I think that was Ramirez. But the marksman also just went down. So a trade there. Not what you really want to see for BLUFOR right now, because they need to get that 2-to-1 ratio. It is now 5 to 11.
Absolutely. Ramirez is actually still alive. I don't think he took a little bit of damage.
Yeah, it's whoever was next to T5 Bay. I thought it was Ramirez, but Ramirez is doing a wide flank. Gets caught in the open by 2 machine guns. He's dead.
Oh, no. He was at that same angle. Why did he try to attack that angle?
I don't know why we're seeing infantry.
Position?
Yeah, they should not be running out in the open right now. They should know that there is a numbers advantage. You got Flying Finn also on the right flank.
Yeah, he's shooting at nothing. He's trying to.
I think he's shooting at Ramirez's position, unknown that he's down, because I think Independent doesn't have the best lines of communication. But that suppression is at least, you know, it's just showing the amount of fire that BLUFOR has to deal with here.
Yeah, with an MRAP and or an MRAP and a UAZ dishcom, it is a lot of they make one mistake and they are dead.
7.5 minutes remaining. I don't think BLUFOR is going to pull out of this. They are too farly spread out. Independent's just watching all the sight lines very, very well. Jaeger caught in the open, getting hit by a machine gun, manages to pull through without taking a shot from the looks of it.
I'm completely astounded that First Lieutenant Anderson is still alive right now.
Yeah.
He has been getting peppered by Plouffe and Koak for 2 minutes now.
Even if BLUFOR starts getting some serious kills on this line, they still have 5 guys in the complex that they have to get the hack on. So I just don't see it. They're going to lose the time.
Oh, Nemesis gets
Bay getting Nemesis in the head right there. He could wake back up, though. So very good call.
Will. But yeah, it's that's what they need to do. They need to soften this up as best they can. I don't know if they have any M203s or anything. I think I just heard one go off, but they need to utilize what they have against this fortified compound, because just numbers and bullets isn't going to
Misu has the gun turned right on where Anderson is. Anderson might get the headshot. No. Oh, there goes Anderson.
No, Misu hit the fence. Misu actually hit the fence, and that should have been Anderson's cue to leave, but he couldn't.
I don't think he picked up on it in time, so.
No, and yeah, me neither, but Bay goes down as well. And
Nemesis woke back up, by the way. Bay, yep, down. It's up to Eagle and Jaeger, but at this rate, the ratio is too high. I think it's safe to call GG here.
Yeah, I agree. And it comes down to...
Bay wakes back up.
That is surprising. However, I think the outcome will still be the same. And like I said, it's the fact that the attacking team was too aggressive with their assets, whether it's an MI-24 or an MRAP. Being too aggressive with it and leaving yourself exposed is going to get you fucking killed.
See, I would agree, but looking back at that other MRAP, that shot was a 1, 2, 3, 4. It was about a 600-meter shot on that other MRAP.
Seriously?
Yeah. If they hit it from the HQ building, it might be a little less actually, but about 1, 2, 3, about a 500-meter shot still. So even then, that was impressive to high hell.
Was it with? I assume it wasn't with the javelin.
No, it was with an RPG.
RPG-7 with no sight, and it killed both the crew and disabled the MRAP.
Yeah,
that is impressive because that's basically on the cusp of its effective range.
Mm-hmm.
Especially without a scope.
So Bay swinging around. Sorry to cut you off. He just got hit by the 50, but he is still alive, just taking a lot of punishment here. Go ahead.
I mean, that was about it. Just even with a scope, the RPG-7 has a fairly limited range, but without a scope, that just makes it even worse. But we're hearing a lot of fire coming in now. Last 3, BLUFOR is still alive. You have Misu still up in the MRAP, Koas and Snow watching the flanks in the north and south of Misu, respectively. Finn's still driving around on on Pervitine or something, as we have 5 people in the construction site.
Oh, where'd Mitsu go? Did Mitsu die? Because
He just died. Mitsu
yeah,
just died.
he got shot in the head by Bay.
Very good shot. Because, yeah, those 7.62 rifles, you mentioned them earlier. I mean,
3.5 minutes.
Obviously, they're more powerful than 5.56. So the fact that everyone has 7.62 means that, actually, no, Bay has a M203 M16.
And
So
limited
that's
body
even-
armor, mind you.
Yeah, no body armor, but they still have the helmets. So that's I don't fucking know, dude. I just worked here, dude.
But
think
it's
it's just
3.5 minutes. Sorry, go ahead, work.
No, I was just gonna say, I think it's just bad luck. Anybody that's been in that MRAP turret has gotten domed.
Yeah, everyone so far who has gotten the MRAP has died. So maybe it's best that Green 4 leave it the fuck alone for the time being.
Koak has a good angle on this MSR. Bay just slaughtered another independent guy. If that's gonna pull Koak to the left to try to find Bay, but now Jaeger could potentially make it up to that position. But he's
And
got
we're
4 guns training on him.
Yeah, we're just about back to
2.5 minutes.
We're just about back to that 2-to-1 ratio, and they're gonna need to pick up the pace. They should be seeing that time remaining.
Jaeger's lining a shot up, hitting Vector. Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill shot, but gets a few bullets in. That's gonna make him move.
But that's gonna draw fire from Nemesis, and the Jaeger gets hit. And
All they need is to
more-
suppress, because let's see.
Yep.
2-minute warning going off in 10 seconds. Bay's still back here. He's looting stuff from Anderson's body. Eagle just further back. Eagle's useless. He's crippled in the legs, so he's pretty much out of action.
Oh, they threw 3 nades at Jaeger's position, and he is down.
Oh, damn.
Each nade, a bit of shrapnel caught him.
Yep.
Death by 1,000 cuts, and that's going to leave T5 Bay and Eagle. Eagle's way
That's pretty
far
much
out there, but
GG.
even with T5 Bay, like, they're way far out. They're not going to get there anywhere close to time, as we're coming up on about 90 seconds remaining.
Bay just put a grenadier round in the apartment building Koak was in, almost killing him. But now Bay's gonna advance on it, possibly try to kill anyone who's in there. And Jaeger woke back up. He's trying to move, but Finn has a perfect position with that 50 cal. Beautiful keyhole there. Got a few shots on Jaeger. Meanwhile, Bay gets a few shots there. He's trying to jump into the apartment building. Unfortunately, went a little too far to the left, and Finn was able to pretty much cripple him. Jaeger trying to line up some shots here, get any kills he can. 1 minute remaining.
Oh, and there comes Skoas, and he gets taken out. I don't know what
Holy
he was
crap.
thinking there. And that's kill number 7 for Bay.
RPG just went on Jaeger. Might have crippled him, actually. Another grenade goes out, knocks Jaeger out. Both BLUFOR guys are crippled at this point. Eagle's crippled, so I'm not counting him, but yeah, I think it's literally just going to be GG to time. But if we gave BLUFOR some more time here...
And there goes Bay. Bay is...
Bay understands.
Bay
he can't even kill
accepts
himself,
that
right? He's just that OP. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Just
8
took him 2
kills.
grenades.
8 kills, and that'll be it. Eagle is gonna try and get into an apartment building, try and find some civilian clothes, and live a second life as a Cherno Russian. Yeah, try and live as a Cherno Russian farmer, maybe a market salesman.
He's just
something
trying to
like that.
suppress stuff, but that is it. That is, that's time. It's 1 hour 15, and there it
The time
goes.
has been reached.
I don't know. So Nearest was Op4's killing machine. Bay was definitely BLUFOR's, but Anderson also got a few key kills there. I guess Independent just understood that they could wait it out, because I don't understand why they pulled out of that big U position they had on BLUFOR, especially when they had 2 guys in the town of Muttons to watch for any wide flanks, as well as they had the MRAP. So I guess they were just going to try to give BLUFOR a chance to gull them in, so it could be at least a little more interesting. Meanwhile, Helios has...
that Helios has an M16, or an M4 rather.
Ha! Good old
I
gun
don't know
switch to
how,
confuse PID.
I suppose so.
And BLUFOR has been eliminated. So it was a close call there, but
A lot closer than the first mission, but still very much just
Yeah, BLUFOR was just at a significant disadvantage when they lost both MRAPs. Independent, even though they stole the second one, it turned into a bit of a death trap, but just losing that force multiplier kind of put the nail in the coffin for him. So I believe we're going to go up, hear the brief, and we'll get into the third and final round for tonight. It's going to be on Serrani.